We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Adrian Hauser is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Holt is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Sogard is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Steven Matz gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly, and there's 1 gone to start the night.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
Batting third, the right fielder.
So a runner at first with one out now. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. From the stretch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Holt stands at first with one out. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. In there, a base hit. Holt blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the runner will score from first. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball two now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number two.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Matz, originally from New York State, he was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Jerko playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here now the 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Brewers 2 and the Mets nothing. New inning set to get underway. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 0-2 once more. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Sogard for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That is good. The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Sogard is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. Here's Eric Sogard.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here's the pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Manny Pena. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Settling in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, upstairs.
Arcia, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
To the plate now, Adrian Hauser, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Stepping in now, Steven Matz, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the belt, the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. There's one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They're down 2-0. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here's the pitch. Now Cain lashes out at one here, but this is going to find the seats in left. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So striding forward now, Brock Holt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes.
Hey.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. McNeil is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead cold guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
How about it?
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So here's Pete Alonso. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he is out on the tag. Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth. And that'll bring up Robinson Cano. From the stretch. And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he botches it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In now, Steven Matz. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. So here's Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. the 0-1.
Nope.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit hard to third. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Sogard. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. Left side. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Two out here and a runner at second. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Brandon Nimmo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down the first baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Arcia gloves it, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate now, Steven Matz. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 5-2. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have been. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
Ben Gamel will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ben Gamel.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Flares this one over toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that's down.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Ah! 3-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, and the deficit remains 5-2. Brent Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 35.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Leading off for the
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. "5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Jeff McNeil. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. And it remains 5-2. Digging in now, Brock Holt. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The third baseman, Brock Holt.
First offering on its way.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Heading for second is Yelich. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
So now to the plate, Jed Jerko. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home. On the ground to third. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
So a big moment here and standing in, Eric Sogard. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
Line drive to center field. That gets down and the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in safely to third as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Manny Pena is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
To the plate now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 1-0. On the line, that's a base hit. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher, number 75.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
4 runs here in this half inning. 2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 6 and the Mets 5. Ray Black is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Seventh inning ready to roll. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So coming to the plate, Pete Alonso. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
1 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back at the track, the wall. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they move out in front 7-6.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Alex Claudio.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And the pitch. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Still only 1 out in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's Sogard for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Last half of the 7th here, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to first pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
2-1 now. Here it comes. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. In now, Brock Holt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back. Make the count 1-0. And get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And a rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
1 out and a runner on second base. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back, left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So striding in, Avisail Garcia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Dylan Betances takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Dylan Betances.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set. The 0-1. Popped up. Alonso has room in foul territory. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Brewers strand 1. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Eduardo Nunez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Eduardo Nunez.
Chance here for Sogard at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. There is Jerko. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Now in the box, Eric Sogard. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Manny Pena.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Line drive base hit.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
In now, Orlando Arcia. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Next out, 2-2.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Riding in once again, Jeff McNeil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
Now back, left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Pete Alonso, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Holt is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Nothing further in the 9th for the Mets. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They'll need 1 to tie. It's a 7-6 ball game. Omar Narvaez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 10, Omar Narvaez.
Seth Lugo comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Seth Lugo.
Right side, hit hard. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. One there. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now back, the third baseman,
Standing in, Brock Holt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. And he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a liner. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Brewers down to their final out now, and up next the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
3-0 to him now. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And this will be a called strike two. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call. And his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Avisail Garcia. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with two gone in the bottom of the ninth. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jed.
Digging in, Jed Jerko. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
The set and the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Steven Matz takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Seth Lugo hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score